Welcome to Wilson's Wild Ride, where we do everything RV and travel. If these things interest you, please subscribe, hit that notification so you never miss a beat.
Okay, we've been in this new luxury fifth wheel for about 4 to 6 weeks. I don't remember when we got
something like that.
A little bit like that. And we thought we needed to catch everybody up on the differences that we've come across, what we liked best about it, what we didn't like best about it. So there's the pros and cons of living in this luxury fifth wheel up next. Okay, number 1 on my luxury fifth wheel list is full-size appliances. We had struggled for 2 years, or I struggled for 2 years, to cook inside of that travel trailer. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, it was what we thought it was going to be. However, when you move up to a fifth wheel and you get these kind of appliances, it's total game changer. So let me show you what we have. We have a full-size stove, because I can fit a bunch of stuff on there. Before I did not have that, and you couldn't fit pans because they were just too small. I have a full-size oven that I can put a real cookie sheet in, which is just amazing. It has nice light so I can watch it cook, and it has a vent above right here. And so that was one of the things that I really missed, was a actual oven and stove. This is our full-sized refrigerator. This is actually the same, almost the exact same size as the one we have in our condo in North Carolina. So if you open it up here, it has 2 doors and it goes out really far. Don't judge what's in there. And it has a full-size freezer, which also comes with a ice maker. You just don't know how much ice you use or need when you don't have it. So we spent tons of time getting ice and trying to keep ice actually from melting in the Texas heat. One of the things that I was surprised about was this awesome microwave. This microwave is also a convection oven. Yep. And so that gives me 2 things that I can use for baking. This, guys, this was really my favorite when it comes to living on the road, having a little bit of luxury. This was it. Okay, number 2 on my list was this bigger bedroom. The bigger bedroom has the edges wider so we can walk around. Before, you could never walk around the bed. You had to climb in from the front or the back or whatever it is. Anyway, this, I can be able, if you've seen some of the videos, I make a bed and it is like doing gymnastics. This is definitely a luxurious item when it comes to living in a camper, is a larger space in your bedroom to be able to make your bed. So number 3 on the list was storage, but I'm going to combine that with the fact that there's a closet. The closet, it allows us to have clothes hanging. It was really difficult to have clothes hanging because everything that we hung, if you guys have sweaters and things like that, like I do, then you know that it was all draping under. I know that people that had the Imagine that we had, that was a huge problem, that was the closet length. This closet length is pure luxury for us. So it has also nice storage up here and floor storage under there. More room than we know what to do with. Okay, now we're going to go outside and we're going to check out all the luxury items that Wilson gets having and owning this fifth wheel.
I have 2 luxury items about this fifth wheel that makes life a lot easier for me.
Before having the travel trailer, we had to use the Anderson blocks to get it level this way, you know, and all that. I don't have to mess with that anymore. Now I just open this up, I turn the power on, I hit all retract, and then I hit auto level and make sure that I have pads all on. I have 6 feet. I have to make sure that my pads are underneath all 6 feet, and then that will automatically come down and level the camper. And I'm done. That's all I have to do. I turn the power off when I'm done, shut it, that's a wrap. And that saves so much time in setup. It really does. And that is probably my favorite part, my favorite thing about the outside with this camper. My second luxury item that I really love about this camper is it's a fifth wheel. So there's no heavy weight distribution hitches anymore. Now all I do is on that same box over there where the hydraulic system is, I can hit my hitch button and it remembers where it was, and then I could just back this right on. I could back the truck right into place, and it goes into here. I may have to fine tune it, but most of the time you don't, because it remembers exactly where it was. You back it right in there, and it hits the back there, and those jaws shut. I put this pin in, and do my breakaway brakes for the camper, and then plug in my outlet right here for my electric, and that's it. We're ready to go. And that right there saves so much time setting up and breaking down. And I didn't realize how good the fifth wheel was when it comes to that. But those are my 2 items that I really enjoy about this fifth wheel.
And our final thing that we like about the fifth wheel, our luxurious fifth wheel,
is what we're sitting on.
Yes. This right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but this pulls out to a queen size bed, and this allows us to actually invite our children to come and visit us, invite friends to come and visit us. And we don't have to get them a hotel room, or they don't have to get a hotel room, or a cabin at the KOAs. We can get a cabin. Then we don't have to do any of that, because they can stay on this big couch, which is a bed, and it's more room, and it's not like we're stepping over each other. So we're very, very glad about that. But we promised the cons. The cons.
So there's always cons, right? We do burn more fuel now. And we went from a travel trailer that's roughly 10 foot 6-ish tall to a fifth wheel that's 13 feet 3 inches tall. So we're catching more wind, which puts a little bit more on the engine, which causes you, of course, you can burn more fuel.
And fuel prices are up, so
fuel prices are up.
It's costing us even more.
Right.
And then it's also the campgrounds themselves charge more.
Well,
they charge more for, or they can't find it.
Right. You can't find a spot, because like it's easier to find a spot in a campground for a travel trailer that's a little over 30 foot long versus a fifth wheel that's almost 40 feet long.
Right.
So
yeah,
those are
and I
also
noticed that we do pay a little bit more in electric. We have bigger.
Oh well, yeah.
It's a bigger area to cover, and a lot of campgrounds are charging for electric now. So we end up having to be very conservative with our electric lately, and that's fine. Would we change anything?
Nope.
No, I don't think we will. I don't think we will go back. We did it. We did our 2 years in our travel trailer, and we loved our travel trailer, but we do live full time. This is our home. We have to travel for work.
Yep.
And so I am very, very glad that we got the fifth wheel.
I mean, if you're a weekend warrior, a travel trailer is ideal, because you can put that thing just about any place.
And even newbies, like, I don't know if I could. I think this would have been overwhelming.
Oh yeah,
in the beginning.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Yeah, but now now we know, and we know better.
Sure.
And you've gotten a lot of
Got a lot of hands-on
experience under your belt, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that was good for us.
Right.
And I think that the fifth wheel luxury is good for us too.
Absolutely is.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to enjoy the ride.